To play the number one rated game show in Athens and North Alabama. Matter of fact, the number one rated game show in the world at 6:15 a.m. Judge Jamie. Because I ran for judge once over here. Keith, you may not have known that. You might have covered me when you were over 31. I ran for probate judge, came close to winning before I was forced out of the campaign. Today we're going to simplify things. Because I want to run some of this interview with Percy Sledge, but we're going to do a lot of Percy Sledge questions. But let me tell y'all how this plays. Y'all are number 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's the only thing I know you by is a number. If you get a wrong answer, stuff like that, this is the right answer. Zach is known as Butler Boy, and he's eligible to play. 1, 2, and 3. Here's the first. It's a political question. It's the only question I got.
Obama.
Republican.
Hillary Clinton.
It does pertain to Hillary Clinton. She claims she's got 3.6 million Twitter followers.
Claims.
I'm not one of them.
They did some research, and now they says that how many of those are fake?
3.2 million.
5.9 million.
I was going to say 3.5.
Yeah.
Brian Williams.
500,000.
Actually,
1.8.
I'm going to have to go. What number are you, Keith? 5. I'm going to go with him because 2 million are said to not exist. Fake Twitter users.
Everything they do is fake.
All right, Roy, you know everything about Hillary. This was a question yesterday.
I know a lot about her.
What's the name of the van she's traveling in?
I know.
Scooby-Doo.
Wow.
He's up on it.
He is up on it. What brand is it?
Yeah. Mystery.
It's a Chevy, isn't it?
Chevy. Look at Roy. Look at Roy. He's politically up.
You know too much, Roy, about
Standard.
Who do you think can beat her?
Anybody.
No, you're hoping.
Realistically, who do you think can beat her?
I'm looking toward Paul.
That's who I'm going with.
Yeah, I
I
like
may have to change now to you're sporting him.
Paul.
I think I'm taller than he is.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
You better looking too, Jay.
You seen his wife?
Oh, yeah. That's the vote.
I can compete with him in that category. All right, here we go. All right, now we're going to get down to some easy questions now. Percy Sledge, my buddy, died yesterday morning in Baton Rouge. That's where he called home. Where was his hometown?
Lady.
Number 4, got that quick. That would be correct. What did he do as a kid there?
He was a hospital.
Pick cotton. No.
As a kid.
Pick cotton as a kid. What did he do at the hospital?
He was orderly.
Number 2 got that right. He did a lot of number 2s.
Bedpan orderly is what he said he did.
All right.
He did.
Percy was how old when he passed away?
73.
74 would be correct answer.
I thought he
The
was
way this
73.
game works, number 6, I ask questions. To the best of your knowledge of trying to stay awake during the program.
She probably never heard of Percy Sledge.
Do you know Percy Sledge look?
I make Keith look good.
Good luck. All right. This answer is directed just at number 6.
Uh-oh.
What was he famous for?
He was a singer.
Yeah. What was his song?
When a man loves a woman.
Okay. Hey, way to go.
So you're not going to trick her.
When did he record that? Anybody?
1965.
67.
64.
It came out.
Come on, Frank.
It might have been recorded in 65, but it was in 66. What was its claim in Muscle Shoals? What was it? What was it that made Muscle Shoals through When a Man Loves a Woman? Number 3, the way this works is I ask questions, you try to answer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It was known as
I'm
what?
gone. Let's see. Was that at Fame?
It was the first number 1 record ever to come out of Muscle Shoals.
Wow.
What? And on the record label it was on, it was their first gold record ever. What record label was it?
Son.
I don't know. What was it? No one knows.
Go ahead and play Atlantic Records. Here's some of that in. We're going to come back to some more questions in just a second. I had the pleasure of interviewing Percy when he performed over to Marriott a year and a half ago. Me and my old buddy Keith Davis went by Keith's grave this week. Roy put a thing out there on it while I was in Lexington. Had the pleasure of interviewing Percy before he performed that night. He was in pretty good health. He had diabetes. But here's a little bit of that interview, and then I'll come back with a couple more questions. And then we will
He's stretching. There we go.
Here's some of that interview now. Y'all hang on.
You had plenty of work. Do you actually consider what you do work?
Sure, are you kidding me? I put all my heart and soul in my work, so that's work. Same way I used to when I picked chop cotton.
I was going to ask you about that. I was telling a story the other day. I started first grade in 1959 when I was 5 years old. We got out 6 weeks to pick cotton. You don't know nothing about that.
Shoot. Man, I'm telling you, I never forget when I picked my first 300 pounds. I was
300 pounds?
14 years old, yeah.
You're going after it, weren't you?
And I was so happy, looked like everybody in the whole field was happy for me.
I can remember seeing people. I was too young to pick, but how much cotton did you pick every year?
Well, I have picked up 400. I picked 400 pounds, but I was like a teenager then, like 16, you know.
Really?
But that's high as I got.
Now that's work. People, they talking about work. That's work.
Yeah, you have to go at it from 5 o'clock in the morning to 5 in the evening, and you don't let up. You just let it go.
Do you have one of them sawmill lunches at bologna and cheese for lunch?
And sardines. Yeah, I was a country boy. I was raised
You grew up over in Leeton?
right there in Lee. One red light,
One red light. Then you came to work over here in the hospital.
Coffee County.
Now, you weren't a doctor, though, were you?
No, but I wanted to be. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Blake, and all of them, the way they had me working for them and taking care of their patients, I thought about wanting to be if I just had the money, but I just didn't have the money to go to school, you know.
Yeah, but, so when did you start singing? When did you know you had a voice?
He used to
Well,
sing
when I was
in the
in
cotton
school,
patches.
my
And
class-
he would go in the shade and sing and serenade the people picking cotton. That's actually got started when he was 14, 15 years old. All right, here's a question. Between 66 and 68, he had 4 other songs. Name one of them.
That's the only song I
That's the only
know.
one I know.
What? You've been in that church, you don't even know another of his songs?
I'm old, I'm not that old.
Here you, Todd.
That's,
We can't name it.
Warm and tender love, it tears me up, take time to know her.
Oh, I bet that's a good
1974, he had another song. What was it? Number 4?
Frank ought to know these. He should.
I'll be your everything. All right, I'll ask y'all a couple of. How many kids did he have?
17.
5.
I'm gonna go with 2. 12. That's the right answer.
It was a bunch. I couldn't
That's the
remember.
right answer.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
How did he start? Who got him to sing "When a Man Loves a Woman"? How did that happen?
A buddy. He was at a bar and started singing about his girlfriend.
His band and him got together and wrote it.
But a hospital patient heard him singing at the hospital and suggested, he goes, all right, know what, all them 5, my buddy Keith.
It's Kristen.
He played on a weekend with a band known as what?
Ooh,
What was their name?
Lightning.
the Leeton boys.
Both but wrong.
Close. Wow.
Esquires. All right, last question.
Esquire sounds just like Leeton.
Name one of the 3 movies. If you're adding them 3, being our only movie star actor we'll ever know, probably. Besides Dennis Quaid, we'll talk about him in just a little bit. His
He's lost
meltdown.
it.
You heard about that, didn't you?
no, man, I didn't.
You haven't? It's all over the news.
I missed
Danny
it.
just got
Get
back.
out.
I've
Good,
been
I'll
working
inform you in a minute.
15-hour days, man.
Here we go.
Yeah.
When you work.
Yeah.
Name one of the 3 movies the song was featured in.
Best little whorehouse in
Ghost.
town.
That's a good answer, but wrong.
I think it's I said Ghost.
What?
Ghost?
The Big Chill was one. Hey, Todd, I'm working here, man.
Big Chill.
There is no cooperation.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The Big Chill, The Crying Game, and Platoon.
Platoon.
Zoo.
Oh, man.
I would have thought Platoon.
All right. Did we have a winner today for the Vienna sausage?
We're going to give them to Kristen.
I
Let's
think
give it to number 6.
Yeah, we're going to give it
That's
to
the
6.
question. We had a 6-pack, but I opened it up, so now we have a 5-pack. But we do individual packs now. We're trying to cut back on expenses.
Or you can donate it back.
Or you can donate it back for us to eat for lunch today.
Don't burn the chili.
All right, I'm going to go to some video right now. It's probably one of the most incredible videos now that's be treasured forever. Lori and I had I guess it's about 2000.
I think it was
They were
2000 or
rehearsing
2001.
over at UNA, Flowers Hall. And we got to play. He was in there smoking and everything. And we're cussing. Let's do
You
it
only
again.
cussed a
Like
couple
this,
times.
lipping that microphone like I've never seen anybody before. And he does this song. We'll share that with you right now. The great, the only, and we lost another great one here. USA Today's got a fantastic quote. If I can find it this morning, but yeah, here it is. Let me read this to y'all and we'll go to that. USA Today this morning says Sledge, who eventually got over an early heartbreak, his girlfriend, that's why he wrote it. He said, I've been living a wonderful life. God gave it to me. I was never a rich man, but I got food on the table, a happy marriage, and kids in school.
Oh.
No bodyguards or nothing. I get up and wanted to be free. He said, it's just an everyday guy. That's me. And it goes on to say here, today pop culture feels a little poor and boomers' hearts grow heavier when Percy Sledge passed away.
I
Here
agree.
is Percy with me shooting video and Gloria in the background singing When a Man Loves a Woman. Y'all hang on.
Aw.